Hello everyone, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign of the Flicker. I am doing a medicine wheel spread following the alchemy of the medicine wheel for the month of October. I am using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread, and then I will be using the 1909 Tarot to clarify. And at the end of the reading, I will pull three main themes from the Sacred Forest Oracle. So let's go ahead and get started for the flickers for October. So we always start in the center of the wheel. And here we have turtle energy. So the turtle energy is about being grounded. It is about being at home in your own self, being at home within your own body. It is also a connection between water and earth as well. So I feel like you are very grounded, but at the same time, you may have a lot of emotions going on this month. But let's clarify that turtle energy. So with the turtle energy, we have the strength card. So yes, like I said, being grounded, but being very emotional. So I feel at this time, the strength card is about conquering your inner demons. So I feel like that there are things that could come up this month, um, you know, that maybe your inner critic, that little voice in the back of your head that is saying that you can't do something, or that um, you shouldn't do something, or what if people think I'm crazy, or what if they think it's silly, or whatever. It's really, Spirit is saying to put all those thoughts aside, to conquer those inner demons, because you have the ability. Your emotions are very important to you at this time, and so is being grounded in yourself. So trust in your strengths this month, flickers. Next, we go to the east of the wheel. And here we have stingray energy. So the stingray is about developing your self-confidence and developing your sense of self. So like I said, with that turtle energy, you are learning to be at home within yourself. And so the turtle and the stingray energy are very connected to one another. And this is a very pivotal point for a lot of you flickers in your personal growth, where you are deciding between your old life and the new life that you want to live. And the stingray energy is saying that you really want to grow. But let's clarify the stingray. So with the stingray, we have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, this would be a card of what goes around comes around. It's kind of a card of karma in a way, but really I think what it's saying with this stingray energy, again, what goes around comes around. So the more you believe in yourself, and the more comfortable you are in yourself, the more other people will believe in you as well, and the more like I said, confidence and trusting in yourself, other people will see that and they will trust it as well, is what I would say. Next, we go over to the west of the wheel. And here we have mouse energy. So the mouse energy can be very nitpicky. It can be a very nervous energy. And it kind of what it's saying is that you may be looking at too many of the details at this time. But let's clarify that before we go any further with that mouse energy. So with the mouse, we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is a card of valuing your emotions. Um, so I would say it's also a very healing energy. And again, this is in the west of the wheel. And in the west of the wheel, this is where our healer animal sits. So it almost feels like I would say that a lot of you, even though you may be having this nitpicky and this nervous energy, um, it's really saying to just focus on what you're feeling and the whys behind it. Is what I say. Like our emotions don't just come out of nowhere. They have a reason for being there. So I would connect with the reason of the emotion. What is it that is making you feel so nervous? And is there something you can do to heal that? Is what I would say there. Next, we go down to the south of the wheel. And here we have this fire ant energy. Um, and this is, again, in the area of our emotions, or yeah, in the area of your emotions. So um, you could actually be feeling a little bit aggressive emotionally at this time. And it could be because you're feeling that nervous energy. Um, and it also feels like you've got a little bit of, possibly a little bit of rigid thinking going on, and that is really stirring up your emotions. But let's just clarify. With the fire ant, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is about mourning something that you've already lost the taste for. So that kind of makes sense with this fire ant energy. So it's like you are feeling a little bit antsy and possibly a little bit aggressive due to this rigid thinking, and it's possibly because you're stewing on an old situation. Like he is staring and mourning those three cups that are spilt over. But all he has to do is turn around and see those other two cups that are still behind him. And also, if he turns around, he will see the bridge and the castle, right? So that's kind of what this is saying. It's really saying to not allow um, old hurts, I would say, to make you feel aggressive. I would, like I said, I would also allow a little bit more flexibility in your thoughts and in your feelings. Next, we go to the north of the wheel. And here we have this unicorn energy, which actually I really kind of love this unicorn energy in the north because this is in the area of our mind. And the unicorn energy represents our third eye chakra, so our sixth chakra, and this is where our wisdom sits, our intuition. Um, so I really feel like some of you are probably really connecting to your higher wisdom or connecting to a higher power at this time, and in doing so, this is what's going to allow you to move past this energy here. Is by um, on um, focusing your mind on something that is beyond is what I would say. I hope that makes sense to you. But focus your mind on something that is beyond yourself. Look for a uh, um, deeper meaning, a deeper connection to your experience, because your mind's eye is reaching out and trying to grasp something more. But let's clarify this unicorn energy. So with the unicorn, yes, we have the Fool. So the Fool is about taking a leap of faith. It's a new beginning. So it's really saying that we are really a lot of the flickers are going to be looking at things in a new way, and it's going to be a whole new beginning for you. Um, but also a great adventure, I would say. Next, we go down to the southeast of the wheel. And here we have Scorpion energy. So with the Scorpion energy, um, I would say that you're probably feeling very passionate at this time and very determined as well, Flickers. Very passionate, very determined, probably very career focused. Um, yeah, and I also get like you were fierce right now is kind of what's coming through. I don't know what that's all about, but let's clarify that Scorpion. So with the Scorpion, yes, we have the Ace of Pentacles, so another card of new beginnings. And this is a prosperous new beginning. And again, with this uh, the Scorpion and the Ace of Pentacles, again, whatever this new beginning is, I feel like you're going to be very passionate about this new beginning. And again, it's going to be a prosperous new beginning. So I do feel like this is probably talking about work or business. Like I said, very career focused is what I'm feeling there. But a very prosperous new beginning. Next, we go to the southwest of the wheel. And here we have the buffalo. So the buffalo is a card of being practical yet spiritual. It's a card of being grounded yet heavenly. So it's that connection. One of the things I usually tell people when they have the buffalo come up in their reading is to go outside and plant your feet in the ground, like literally if you can, but if not, just stand on the ground and visualize drawing the energy up from the ground through all of your chakras, and then drawing the energy from spirit down the other way and into the ground. And just do that a few times and just really get that energy flowing. But let's see what else the cards are saying with this buffalo energy. So with the buffalo, we have the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that are no longer serving us. So Spirit is asking you, what is no longer serving you in your life at this time? And with these two cards, with the Buffalo and the Eight of Cups, I would say like you probably feel some sadness about something that you do have to walk away from. But spirits wants you to see this as an opportunity for yourself. It's an opportunity for upliftment. Um, Walking away from whatever this is that is not serving you is going to put you um, in a better position, in a better place in life, or at least in certain areas of your life. So I would really spend some time looking at things that are not serving you, and see what it is that you can walk away from. And again, if you are struggling with that, really grounding yourself will help with that. Next, we go to the northwest of the wheel, and here we have Cobra energy. So the Cobra energy is a card of pausing and waiting. It is it says that there is something that you are ready to learn. Um, and I would really the idea of studying something or taking a class is really coming through with that Cobra energy. But let's clarify that. Hmm. So with the Cobra energy, we have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups, this is a card of your of the dreamer. It's a card of your creative inner child. So I find it very interesting with that cobra. So I would almost say, because again, the cobra was saying that um, there's something that you are ready to learn, and I think it's interesting because I think that this whatever it is that you are ready to learn, the teacher is going to be your inner child. So I would recommend this month to really connect with that inner child. Next, and the last card in the medicine wheel spread, we have this wolf energy. And the wolf energy, the wolf is the guardian of the family and tribe. So it again, I kind of feel like it's very interesting because it's kind of a mixed message. It's like you are going to teach your inner child something, and your inner child is going to teach you something. So like it's almost like that this family is inside of you. This is like the child you, the mother you, and even like the or the father, the mother, the child you, the mother or father you, and then the grandparent you. It's like all three of them uh, energies are present in that wolf energy. But let's pull a card here and clarify that. So with the wolf, we have the Five of Swords. Um, so with that Five of Swords, I would say again that there is something that you are walking away from. Um, Something you are walking away from, and it's like again, you are going to receive a message from your inner child, and it's going to tell you that something in your life is not working for you, and it's something it's going to teach you a lesson. It's going to have a lesson for you about the things that you need to walk away from. Um, and it's also just saying know your limits and allow yourself also that rest in between all of this is what I would say. So let's go ahead now and pull the three main themes for the month of October for the Flickers. Okay, so we have Mystic Meadow Sanctuary. We have got Forest Temple Enlightenment. And we have the Spirit Guardian of Summer Expansion. So again, the three main themes here, we have Sanctuary, Enlightenment, and expansion. So I really do, like I said, I really do feel like you are walking away from things. And it is because you will be gaining enlightenment. You're actually going to see things for the way that they are. And this is really going to, again, you had that unicorn energy, so your third eye. I really think it's going to expand the way that you see things, the way you see yourself, the way you see others, and the way that you see the world around you. And then with this sanctuary card, whenever I see this card, to me it is that sanctuary inside yourself. So that place that you go, that safe spot inside yourself that you go to, say during a meditation or something like that. Um, Anytime that things get a little bit overwhelming or you're feeling that nervous mouse energy, seek out that inner sanctuary inside. And like I said, I also do believe that you're going to gain a lot of enlightenment from spending some time with your inner child this month. Okay, great reading, Flickers. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a great month, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.